Hi. Hey everybody, it is me, Shaniqua C of Shaniqua C TV, and today we're going to talk about the 7 things you must do when live streaming. And I do mean must because it just gotta happen. All right, so these 7 things were born out of my pet peeves about people's live streams. So if you recognize yourself in these videos, in the video list that I'm about to give you, fix it, please. I beg of you. All right, so number 1 is lighting. You got to make sure that we can actually see you. And that should be all that I have to say about that. But guys, don't shoot yourself in front of a mirror. I mean, not a mirror, in front of a window. Don't shoot yourself in front of light. Don't shoot yourself where the light is overhead and it gives you a whole bunch of shadows. And the next thing you know, you have a mustache that wasn't there, or maybe it is, it's just highlighted. Okay, so you want to make sure that when you are doing the lighting, I know, right, Leanne? Like, totally, yikes. And every night they go, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Oh my gosh, that's number 8. I need to remember that one. I just kind of did it myself. All right, so your lighting, it should be good. Like, let me tell you, some people lighting, I hope I get it back how I need to get it, is like this. Yo, that's called wash out. Nah, don't do it. So, where was it? This is pretty good for me. Okay. I'm going to tell you what the 8th one is, because I hope I will. There we go. I had to adjust it slightly because I want my melanin popping. I want my melanin hiding. There they go again. Okay. So lighting, it's got to be good. So you got to have the lighting in front. I'm sorry. You got to have the lighting behind the camera. So like right now, unless you have a ring light, then that's different because your camera goes right in the middle because that's where mine is. See that? My camera's right in the middle of a ring light. Yes, I upgraded. And you can tell because I got the evil eyes. So the lighting, that's one of the things that you have to check. And that's the first thing that you need to check. When I first did this video, because I only have 5 things to do, the first time I did this live last year, I was shooting it in a car at 10 o'clock at night. And I still had pretty good lighting. Still had better lighting than some of the people I've seen do live stream videos. And the way that I did it was I had the overhead lights on, I had the front mirror lights on, like the mirror open with the lights flashed, and I was also parked up under a light pole. So I had light, and so I'm actually gonna post a link to that video right here under this live if you're watching it on Facebook so that you can see that what I'm talking about. I made sure the lighting was good. All right, so that's what you gotta do. Don't put that light behind you because that's not the point. Our eyes are here in that camera, and that brings me to my next one. My next one is the camera placement. Right now, I have my camera on a stand right here on my Diva Light. It's on a stand. But if you notice as a stand, it is like pretty much right in front of me. Now, it's not eye to lens because it's tilted up just a little bit, but you know what that does for chubsters like me? It hides a little bit. But I'm going to show you my peeve that I've been seeing people do that has just, you know, some people hate nails on a chalkboard. Some people hate knuckles being cracked. Some people hate chewing noises. Me. But right under chewing noises for me is this one. Let me show you. Hold on, I'm going to take y'all off for a second. This one gets me all the time. All right, guys, so today I'm going to tell you all about live streaming. Boo-boo, I don't want to look in your nose. I really don't want to look in your nose. So it's that one, or it's just like down here. Like, what genius thinks to put a camera below their face? First of all, you look fatter. And I'm not saying that in a, oh my God, fat is bad. I'm just saying it doesn't look like you. And so right now, y'all got all my chin. You might even see the little chin hair that I get. Whatever. So what you want to do is you either want to hold it like, here we go. Eye to lens, eye to lens. You might want to hold it there, or you might want to give it just a little bit of a rise for the chubsters. And then that way it hides a little bit. You don't also, this is another one I see. You don't want it all the way up here. Guys, hey, Tanika. If you got to put it all the way up here, like, I don't know what you're doing. So, again, just slightly above you or at parallel levels. So I'm going to put you guys back on my stand. You know, and if you don't have a stand, guys, because for a couple of years I didn't have a stand. I had to bootleg it. Like, one of the things I used to do was I would put my phone in a mug. I would put my phone in a mug and then stuff a rag up under that so that it was propped up, because your phone is not supposed to be down under your face. Sorry, I just had to adjust the light one more time. Your phone is not supposed to be under your face. It needs to be face to face, because this is how we have conversation. Or, you know, if you're trying to hide a little bit, you raise it up a little bit, just a little bit, and tilt it. Yeah! And dude, and when I had to, well, I have a Diva Light stand right now, so I'm actually in heaven. It only took me 3 years to buy this thing. But before that, and I'll give you my affiliate link for the Amazon stand under this thing as well. But with, you know, Amazon, I think theirs was like $20, maybe $16 or $17 for their stand, and their stand was great. I used that for a long time. And now I have, where is it? And now, and I'll give you my link for this one too. You know, I saw this on one of those commercials. I call them commercials, but it's like Facebook HSN, Facebook Home Shopping Network. Y'all know how all those ads come. So this is another one of the stands that I have. And so it's kind of a wormy stand. So you can bend it how you need to bend it. It's flexible. And then it has a clamp, so it attaches to almost anything. So some nights when I'm talking to my ladies in my author club group, or my book author writing group called Walk in Authority, when I'm talking to them, sometimes I have it clamped on the side of the bed, and then I'm talking to them this way, you know, and then the head of this swivels, so you can put your phone in there however you want to, and then it also deals with the bigger phones as well. So there is no reason for you to have your phone beneath your face. I'm gonna give you the eye on that one. Actually, I'm gonna give you an eye on all these, because these are peeves. Okay, so you have, you know, I kind of missed the couch. All right, so you have no reason to have your phone low under your face. You have no reason to show us the trails that are not from Oregon. You have no reason to not have your phone face to face or slightly tilted up. So number 1 was lighting. Number 2 is camera placement. Number 3, I have notes. Appearance. Holy Jesus. Oh. I put lipstick on for y'all. That tells you that I care about my appearance. Somewhat. I care about my appearance. I had on, before I hit the camera, I had on a shirt that I dropped meatloaf juice on, and I took that shirt off and I put on a different shirt. Okay, appearance. You feel me, Tanika? Appearance. Get your life together before you turn on that camera. I've seen some busted and disgusted people, and I don't mean this in be self-conscious. I mean this in show up in excellence, people. Would you walk into an establishment like that? And if you did, okay, you got issues. But on a regular, would you walk into an establishment like that? No. No. Some of y'all get your hair and your nails done just to go walk down the street in a parade, and it's too hot. No. Okay? So when you're going to pajamas. Okay. Well, if you're only shooting from the top up, you good. Thank you, girl. I went and got me a ring light. You can tell because it's in my eyes. Ooh. Okay, so appearance. Get your appearance together. If you are a person with brands or t-shirt line or what have you, get it together. This is one of my t-shirts. My body, my choice. If you know my story, then you know why I say that. But at the same time, it's my body, my choice. So this is one of my t-shirts from my t-shirt line. So if you have branded material, put on your branded material. But again, make sure it don't have stains, rips, and stuff, unless those things were on purpose. And why would you buy it? But anyway, like, I have to make sure I know what I'm talking about under appearance. Okay, so like I said, I put on lips. That's as far as I go. That is really as far as I go, because I can't contour, and highlighting makes some people look like Rudolph, and I know if I do it, it's gonna look, I'm gonna be glowing for real and won't even need a light. Okay. Some people, when they do that highlight, they have that little highlight right there. And so I stare at their nose the whole time. Okay, so watch your makeup, man. If your makeup has this little thing right here, I'm staring at you the whole time. And I'm trying to tell, is that a highlight? Or like, what is it? Looking like Rudolph. Okay, anyway, I had to turn my light down a little bit. It was a little too bright. So, like I said, I put on a little lip gloss. I comb my hair. You know, I may not have a lot of hair, but I do comb it before I get on. Or, you know, I fix my hair before I turn on the camera. There's nothing, I'm going to lie, because actually all these are worse than each other. One of the things I peeve about, and that's what all these are really, they're peeves. One thing that I peeve about is when people get on the lives and they hit that broadcast button and they fix themselves. Yo, let me tell you something. Before you hit that button, you have the opportunity to fix yourself. So please don't get on that live, push that button and be like, we're watching you fix yourself. You may not have numbers up there saying that you're live, but honey, we watch replays. And so when we're watching the replay, no, get your appearance together beforehand, please. Get your appearance together beforehand. Hey, Emily. So number one was lighting. Make sure that you got good lighting. Tanika, we all have done it. But at some point, we got to graduate. Yes, all the way purple. Purple lips, purple shirt, purple backdrop. All right. So make sure the light is behind the camera, not behind you. Make sure that your camera is placed at a face-to-face or slightly above angle. Make sure that your appearance is all the way together. And like I'm saying, you don't need to take 30 to an hour to get on live. You really don't. All it did was I put some, this is lip sense, so I put some lip sense lipstick, and then I call it a day. Girls know we could pop on some lip gloss and look way better than we did before we did. Okay. Well, I mean, like Leanne, like seriously, Leanne, like to talk and then all of a sudden, okay, I see that, and then keep talking. That's different. I'm talking about, I've seen people hit that button, and then the only thing they do, that's right, Emily, you can be in pajama pants. You could be in flip-flops or naked feet. Nobody sees that part. So from the top, you got to look like you got it together. Okay, I hope y'all didn't see that. But anyway, so I've seen people like getting ready before. Bro, we watch replays. Otherwise, delete the video. Understand, we watch replays. So on replay, this is what you're doing for 30 seconds. You lost me. I move on. You know, I try to fast forward, but then I realize I might have missed something. Then I'm like, I'm forget it. I'm done. Okay, you gotta respect me, the replay viewer, because if I watch what you're watching, I liked what you have to say better than the person who showed up on time, because they might have just stumbled on you. I chose to watch a replay. Okay. Yes, put together on the top and the bottom, you ready to go to bed. All right, so that's appearance. So I talked about clothes, hair, and like a little lip gloss. If you don't like lip gloss, you just don't like lip gloss, but put on some chapstick. Jesus, I've seen somebody, and when I call Jesus, it's not calling it in vain. I'm like, he's really my partner. He's like right here. Jesus, I've seen people with some ashy behind lips, ashy lips, doing lives. And I'm talking about peeling lips. Baby, put on some chapstick. Did I say something bad? Emily, did I say something bad? When I say Jesus, he's my partner. He's like for real right here. All right. The black Jesus, not the white one. The one with the woolly hair. Okay, anyway. All right, vocal variety. So if you guys have been noticing, my voice has been going up and down, slow and fast. I've been doing different things with my voice. I'm playing with you as if you really in my room, because you my homegirls. Or my homeboy, whoever's watching. You know, so I do this for you. We talk as if we are actually talking together. Oh, your language. Yeah, you never know who's watching. But if your language is part of who you really are, stay true to you. Stay true to you. Because your people are for you, not for you. No. But, yeah, vocal variety. I'm like, what am I doing? Okay, so vocal variety. Play with your voice. And by that, I mean take it high, take it low, take it soft, take it fast, like put some inflection on it, emphasize the things that need to be emphasized, use the correct tone of voice, okay? So some of those things. You want to have a conversation with me. You want to talk to me. We don't want to talk at our audience, right? Like, I can do lives for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, because I'm having a conversation with the people. They might be typing, but when I'm talking to them, it's as if they are literally in the room with me, and I talk to them. So we have a conversation together. That's the way that you run your lives. And if you learn how to run your lives that way, they're going to be so much more fun for you as well as for your crew, your audience. Okay. The other thing is, guys, like some of the people, I've been on some lives, bro. Oh my gosh. I've been on some lives where it is straight Bueller. Look, don't be that guy. Do not bore me to death. Okay? And especially if you got some dope content and I'm there for the content and you're talking in this monotonous voice, I can't even pretend it for you because I don't do that. Okay? And so you don't want to have a monotonous voice. Seriously, act like the people on the other side of this lens. Act like those people who are sitting here writing these bubble letters and stuff. Hey, Monica. Act like they are like really in the room with you and that you're going to have a conversation with them. And you don't talk to them like Bueller. Okay, and I'm even doing better than him because he had it real flat. Okay, so unless that's your normal personality, then okay. But if it's not your normal personality, if normally you're a vivacious person, just because it's a camera does not mean that you lose your personality. Turn your personality on with the camera. Okay, so we want to watch that Bueller. On the other side of that, I was in a live stream. Jesus, I needed earplugs, not headphones to turn up like I have to do for the Bueller guy. I needed earplugs because this woman was on 5,000. Like, her decibels were off the chart. We didn't have to know if she was saying Laurel or Yanny because it was very clear because she was that loud, And so all I want to say is inside voice, okay? Inside voice. We're having a conversation. If you're wearing a microphone, you definitely don't need to yell. And if we're not, like right now, I'm do you, Emily? I'm talking a little bit louder than normal, but you don't have to, okay. All right, so use your inside voice, guys. Don't be boring and don't blast, all right? Period. Okay, so tone, vary it up. Get it up, get it down, get it fast, get it slow. Yeah, that sounds sexual, but we're going to move on. All right, so number 5. So quick recap. Number 1, lighting. Number 2, camera placement. Number 3, appearance. Number 4, vocal variety. And number 5, get started. Y'all didn't know I was going to say that. Okay. Number 5. Hey, Sophia. Number 5. Start. Back to the peeve, because they're all peeves, but back to the peeve. Nothing worse than watching a replay where homegirl is playing with her hair, smacking her gum, talking to the people in the room, and then say, we're going to wait a few minutes for everybody to come in the room. Really? I'm on the replay. I'm in the room. You have to respect your replay viewers. Get started. So here's what you want to do if you want to wait for people to actually come in and start interacting with you. In those first 60 seconds, address your replay viewers. Girl, yes. Oh my God, is so terrible, Emily. They kill me. Exactly, Sophia. Wait for who? I'm here. I'm on a replay. I'm already here. I clicked the play button. Girl, talk. Okay, so this is the truth. Get started. So respect your replay viewers' time. A lot of times I have to sit there and scroll ahead like 2 minutes, especially if I see the hair playing or the lip check. If I see all that, I skip ahead, and then by then I'm kind of already halfway out of it because I don't know if I want to watch the rest. I have no idea. So just get started. So what you can do is welcome replay viewers. So hey everybody, this is Shaniqua of Shaniqua CTV. I want to thank you for watching the replay. You could have been watching anybody else's, but you chose to watch mine. So what I'd like you to do right now is go ahead and hit that share button, hit that like button, and drop a comment and say hello, just to let me know that you were here, because I love to feel love and to give love back. Now, if you have a question anytime during this broadcast, go ahead and drop them down below because I will respond to you. Just because we're not live doesn't mean that I'm not alive and here for you. I don't know. I'm talking off my head right now. Okay? So just get started, guys, because half the time I miss lives. You can tell me, I'm going to do a live at 5 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, crap, I forgot. Okay? Right? So I have to catch the replay. And if I got to catch the replay and I got to wait for 2 minutes for you to wait for everybody to get here, I'm upset with you off rip. So just get started. Just start welcoming the replay viewers first, and then you can restart. So as I said, I am Shaniqua of Shaniqua CTV. Hey, everybody. You know, ooh, that was number 8. So don't let me forget number 8. Matter of fact, I'm going to jump number 8 up. Number 8 is going to be number 6. Number 6. Okay, so I like replays, right? So here's what needs to happen. This is actually why I stopped watching a lot of people's replays. It's because they don't know how to do live stream. So let me tell you here. We're going to make this number 6. Stop talking to everybody. And you know, it's cool to interact with your club and whatever, and you could do that in that first minute after you talk to the replay viewers and people start coming in. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and welcome you guys here now, and then at the end I'm gonna welcome you as well. But don't keep welcoming people all the way throughout your live stream. Or if you do, if it's just like, hey Monica, and then just keep it going. There are people like, hey girl, oh, I ain't seen you in a long time, what's up? Like, seriously, why are you having a conversation when I was here for the content? Okay, so stop having all these side conversations. Now, that said, I am an ADDer and I do that, but half the time I'm only doing it if it's still applicable to what I'm talking about. Okay, like if you've been watching this live stream, then you know that if somebody says something that went along with what I said, then I respond to it and add more information. Okay, add more, always add more, never detract. Hey Trisetta, what's up? All right, so stop talking to everybody. Seriously, stop talking to everybody, okay? It's just really, some people take it to the extreme. It's one person to welcome people into a room. It's another thing when they are talking, like they're having a conversation, like, girl, I came here, what was number 4? I'm still waiting, what's number 4? Can you tell me? You know, so anyway. All right, so this is a biggie. This is a biggie. Sorry guys, my eyes just started watering because somebody's pregnant. And you're like, what does that mean? Well, because, you know, when my eyes start doing this weird stuff, somebody's pregnant. So somebody's going to hit me in the inbox and just tell me. Now, because I'm doing this eye movement, I know how to edit that out of my video. So I'm going to move on. Okay. Number 7. This is a big one. Hey, KK, this is a big one. Yes, Sophia. Look up here. Y'all see this? That little circle at the top of your phone, or if you're doing landscape on the side of your phone, whichever side that you put it on, y'all know that little circle? It's called a camera lens. But you know what it really is? It's my eye. Okay, so, not to be dramatic, because that's what it really is. The camera is my eye. So in other words, when you're talking to the camera, please look me in the eye. So look in the camera lens and talk to me, because that makes a connection. Here's what I see on every single live stream I've watched this week. Okay, guys, so tonight we're going to talk about the 7 tips that you need to do a really good live stream. This is terrible. You know why this is terrible? Because more than likely, here's what's happening. They're looking at themselves. And if they're looking at themselves, guess what's happening? They are not liking probably what they see in themselves. Okay? And so if they're looking at themselves and they might not be liking what they see in themselves, then chances are they are not fully there for the content. Did you guys feel the difference when I dropped my eyes to staring at the screen? I'm just staring at the screen right now. Now let me tell you what you're supposed to do. Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be talking about the 7 tips for having a better live stream. I already did that one. Sophia already talked about the camera being up the nose. Like I really did. Hey, Rashana. So I hate it. Guys, you've got to have eye contact. And the best way to have eye contact is find that little circle right over there. Find that circle and look at it. Really look at it, okay? Because this is how I get to see you and you get to see me. We get to make eye contact, and that is dope, all right? So having eye contact means I can't look away from you because you see me. But when you're looking here, I can do whatever I need to do because I know that you're not fully present for me. You are present for you. But when you're up here, you're present for me, and I make eye contact with you. Okay, so this is how we want to do our live streams. We actually want to look into the camera, because let me tell you what that helps you do. If you look at the camera, that means you're not looking at the number of people in the room. And do you know why that's important? Because the number of people in the room is often a lie. You know why I know it's a lie? Because half the time, some people watch you without even clicking on the video to open it. So if they don't click on the video to open it, but they're still watching and hearing you, their number doesn't count. And so here you are getting all self-conscious because just 3 people are in the room, but what's really happening is like 12 people are watching you. So you need to look up into that that lens. You need to look up into the lens for you. Okay, because it keeps you from being distracted by your appearance, and it keeps you from being distracted by the number, and it keeps you from being out of your conversation. You need to be present at all times. And if you're sitting here thinking, oh my God, my followers just went down from 7 to 3. Oh no, people don't like the content that I'm delivering. It must not be any good. Meanwhile, there's like 9 people watching who are unaccounted for and who actually need your message. So your best bet as a live streamer is to look into the lens. And when you look in the lens, it doesn't mean that your peripheral doesn't see that somebody said something to you, because I'm gonna see the words shift up. And when I do, guess what I do? I drop down, I look at it, okay. Leanne says she's working on it. She's working on looking into the camera lens. Good. And it makes a huge difference. Because when you look in that camera lens, you get number 8, confidence. And y'all know, like, I'm billing myself this week, this year, this month, as a confidence coach. Because that's what people get from me when we have conversations. They get confidence about their story, about their content, about how they can show up, and how they can attract people. They get that confidence. But I'm also trying to give you the confidence to get on live. So the best way to get that confidence is to stop worrying about that number over there in the corner and to stop worrying about how you look on camera. Let me tell you something. My eye is still leaking, okay? That's not what I'm telling you though. Let me tell you something. I used to be self-conscious about the way that I showed up on camera, because everybody who was doing live streams were these skinny little girls. And I was like, oh my God, they're so cute. And everybody who was doing live stream would be in full face. I'm talking full face. I'm talking about, you can see the highlighter popping. You can see the caterpillars on their face. Eyebrows. You can see the butterfly wings. Sorry, this is bugging me. You can see the butterfly wings on their eyelashes. Oh my God, please, please lay off the eyelashes. Oh, Jesus. But you can see people in full face, right? And if you have comparisonitis like I do, and yes, I'm seeing a doctor for that, Dr. Jesus. But when you compare yourself to people, good, Trisetta. Trisetta said she was intentionally looking into the lens, and it makes you a heck of a lot more confident. But that's just the thing, is that when you're so busy looking at those numbers or so busy looking at the way that you show up on camera, you're not going to show up at your best. Until like people start talking to you and then you get a little bit more relaxed. But until that happens, you got to show up and look your best. And you have to invite. And if you're having a conversation with people or to people instead of at people, they are more likely to talk back with you. Okay? So don't have comparisonitis like I did in the beginning. Staring at all these people in full face, I'm like, oh my gosh, they look so perfect. And then I saw there are two people that I started following, and I won't say their names because what I'm about to say might sound insulting, though it's not. Because it's not, because I actually got inspired by them, by the way that they looked. But, they didn't look the cutest, and one of them was like really big, like bigger than me. So they didn't look the cutest, and one was like bigger. And she still showed up, and both of them, they showed up consistently. And it got to the point where I wasn't looking at the way that they looked. I was listening to what they were talking about. So if you're going to let your looks stop your money from flowing, you're going to always look and be broke. But if you just do your basic stuff, like throw some lip gloss on or whatever, put on a clean shirt, and then hit that button and deliver and slay, you're going to get paid. Yeah, I was trying to rhyme. I couldn't look serious on that one. But seriously, is that you have got to show up and be confident. Girl, yes. Look and be broke. That's what I've been for the last couple of years. I'm going to tell my truth with an F. If you're so busy worried about what you look like and, oh, ain't nobody going to listen to me, or I only get 1 or 2 people on live stream, guess what? You will always have those things that you are holding on to energetically. But if you get on here and say, I did my best in my looks, and I'm going to go slay this content to the point where they're going to keep coming back, then you're going to get paid. Well, as long as you figure out how to get paid. But you'll get paid. And you'll get friends. Don't let somebody tell you that internet friends cannot be real friends. They absolutely can. Just like people in real life can't. Some people can't. Okay? I've met some of my best friends on here. I do declare. All right. So those are the 8 tips. So let me go back over them real quick. 1, check your lighting. Lighting behind the camera, not behind you. Don't sit in front of a window. Do not. Okay. Number 2, camera placement. Do not have it down here. I don't want to go mining up your nose. Okay. And then number 3, your appearance. Do something. Y'all, the only thing I did before I hit this button was I put on a clean shirt. And I threw on some lipstick. Oh, and earrings, because, if I don't have no earrings on, I feel naked. Okay. Number 4, vocal variety. Play with your voice. Okay. Oh, God, do me a favor, though. If you really can't sing, don't. I've seen lives where people get on and they sing. And I'm like, Jesus, hold my mule. Because I don't want to say nothing. But anyway, play with your voice, all right? Take it up, take it down. Go fast, go slow, have dips. And, just have fun with it. Like, tell me an awesome story. Don't be like, tonight we're going to talk about an accounting system that I have put in place to help all entrepreneurs meet their deadlines for the 2019 tax season. Boring. First of all, the subject kind of sounds boring. But if you hit them with tonight we're going to talk about an awesome tax accounting system that I have put in place for entrepreneurs so that they are ready for the 2019 season. Sounds better. I might listen. But when you say taxes, I still might not. But anyway, so vocal variety. And then, and as vocal variety, not too soft, not too loud. All right, 5. 5. Get started. Respect your replay viewers. Start talking immediately. If you really want to wait for people to show up on time, in that first minute, give the replay viewers your respect. So you welcome into the room, you thank them for being there, you invite them to share, you invite them to like, you invite them to comment, and you let them know that you're going to respond. And in that minute, people are coming on live. Okay, so make sure that you do that. Did I do that? I hope I did that. I kind of forgot. You got to train yourself. All right, and then 6. So that was 5. 6 was stop talking to everybody. Okay, now you can say hello and then keep going, but don't have conversations with people. Girl, I called you last night. Yeah. Did you do that? Please don't do that. Oh my gosh. That's so annoying. Okay. Number 7, eye contact. That lens is your friend, but even more importantly, that lens is my eye. And even more importantly than that, because as if there's such a thing, even more importantly than that, that lens helps you build confidence because you're not so busy staring at yourself and being arrested by what you think you look like on the camera, or think about people are looking at me about this and we're really not, because if you got dope content, we're listening to you, probably taking notes. And you don't want to be paying attention to that number up there, because when it goes up and down, you're like, oh my God, people don't like the content that I'm doing. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and rush off. Don't do that. Okay. So look into the lens, because the lens is your friend and it's also my eye, but it also keeps you from being self-conscious, right? So look in that lens. And number 7 or number 8, just be confident. If you got stuff to deliver and you have awesomeness to slay, do so, because you'll never get paid being silent, ever. So don't be the world's best kept secret. Go live, push the button, but check your appearance first. Bye! What did I do?